A very inspiring and unique play will be taking place at the beautiful and palatial Armenian Cultural Foundation at 441 Mystic Street on Sunday, June 2nd. It's called The Four Mrs. Hemingways by playwright Robert Pushkar. The Four Mrs. Hemingways will be staged at the John P. Mirak Hall at the back of this magnificent building. This play reveals the four extraordinary people who gave their love to arguably the greatest American author of the 20th century and larger-than-life character, Mr. Ernest Hemingway. It'll also feature Marlene Diettrich, a mysterious trunk, and some historic facts that many people may not know about these four fascinating women.
Most people that I talk to do not know that he had four wives over 40 years. And so in this age of empowerment of women, I thought that a play about his wives would be very appealing to today's marketplace. And they were each fascinating in their own way.
What Robert did was write a play where the women are meeting each other in a kind of a dream space after life. And so it's magic realism, and so we can go anywhere with the play, which is putting it in that kind of imaginary space allowed Robert to go anywhere he wanted with this play. And one of the challenges was for him also was to let the characters talk to each other in these new circumstances and not always worry about, is it actually real what they're talking about? Sometimes it is, and sometimes, I mean, real in terms of who they were when they were alive.
This play is really focused on the wives of Ernest Hemingway. Now, you can say that Hemingway was always there to stir the pot, but this is really a complete picture of the four wives. The audience is going to get a clear understanding of the emotional truth of the relationship of the wives with one another and the wives with Ernest Hemingway. So the play is going to be very revelatory.
Her love for a man, like her love for somebody, love makes us vulnerable, right? Love, you know, asks sacrifices of us. And my God, I do think that they tried to make it work. They're both hot personalities, though, yeah. And hot with hot, you know, big with big, I think can only last so long before they kind of sort of attempt kind of eat each other alive, basically.
He was a very handsome individual, very dynamic, very friendly. He also had a dark side to some extent, but they fell in love, I think, with the Hemingway that was the one that was so appealing. And gentle, all four said that he could be gentle at times, but then he also had, I don't want to say a dual personality, but he could turn very quickly and become quite negative.
But it makes for such a great play.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, and it plays out in a really cool way in the play that I won't spoil. But.
The Four Mrs. Hemingways will take place at the Armenian Cultural Foundation at 441 Mystic Street on Sunday, June the 2nd from 2 to 5 p.m. Tickets are $25 a piece, and they are going fast. For more information on the Four Mrs. Hemingways, all you have to do is go to this website, harborsidefilmsboston.com. Again, that's harborsidefilmsboston.com.